Healthy fruits can also fatten us depending on how we eat them. If you're practicing what we mentioned in the previous video about avoiding processed foods, you'll begin to have thoughts about sweet snacks every now and then. Today, we'll discuss the ways to eat fruits as replacements for refined sugar. To bring up the main point first, there are no special ways in eating fruits as snacks. However, many people eat them in unhealthy ways, which render fruits to have the same effects as processed foods. Hence, we may be choosing fruits in order to stay healthy, but the way we eat them is actually contributing to the increase in body fat. At 7 a.m., 30 minutes before going to work, Mr. Pablo drank a cup of smoothie made by grinding up some apples, carrots, and kale in order to not skip a meal despite his busy schedule. This smoothie, which contains various vitamins and fiber, caused Mr. Pablo to gain weight. Wait, what? No matter how we think, this smoothie is a healthy meal. So how did this make Pablo gain weight? Maybe you're confused, but the reason for such incident is due to the difference between eating by chewing solid food and drinking liquid food. A normal way of food consumption is generally divided into 4 steps, from choosing the food with our eyes and other senses, to ingesting it by chewing with our mouth or mastication, to digesting it in the stomach, followed by absorbing it in the intestine. Through these, we take sufficient time for digestion, which contributes to the gradual increase in the blood sugar level, followed by the gradual increase in insulin secretion. On the other hand, liquid food skips and shortens the first 3 steps, which are choosing the food with our senses, ingesting it through mastication, and digesting it in the stomach. Therefore, rather than 4, it becomes more like 2 steps or 2.5 steps of drinking the food, digestion, and absorption, all of which happen much faster than the solid food. This leads to a dramatic increase in the blood sugar level, followed by excessive secretion of insulin, which then drops the blood sugar level dramatically, thereby leading us to feel hunger faster. Eventually, this drives us to eat a lot more for the next meal or seek for more snacks before the meal. Wait, did we not talk about these phenomena already? Yes, as we discussed in the previous video about avoiding processed foods, the same issue of having a spike in blood sugar level followed by excessive secretion of insulin and the sense of hunger has appeared again. The bigger problem with liquid foods is that when excessive insulin is secreted repeatedly upon consumption, the homeostasis with regards to insulin collapses and its biochemical pathway becomes deranged. This predisposes one to not just obesity, but to diseases such as diabetes. Such phenomena can occur not just with liquid foods, but with pops such as Coke or Sprite, or things like caramel macchiato, frothy dalgona coffee, or even Chinese herbal medicine depending on its content. For such reasons, when we consume fruits, we should chew and ingest it. If you must consume the liquid smoothie by grinding the fruits out due to circumstances, then I recommend that you eat low-calorie biscuits together with the smoothie so that you will end up chewing. This method is actually used by patients with diabetes who have no choice but to take liquid foods. By doing so, they can minimize the disruption of insulin homeostasis. Just in case we're tempted to eat processed foods, we should always have fruits ready as replacements, but we should also avoid grinding them up into liquid. If there is anyone around you who has been consuming the liquid foods for health or for detox purposes, I recommend that you please share this video so that they may change their fruit consumption habits. If this video was beneficial to you, please like and subscribe to our channel.
Logic Fitness.